A carpenter named Shi was traveling to Qi. When he got to Kuiwen, he saw a huge oak tree that people had turned into a village shrine. The tree was so big that its shade could cover thousands of oxen. The trunk was over 100 meters around. It rose as high as a hill, and only started branching out about 20 meters up. You could build more than 10 boats from that one tree. Crowds of people gathered to look at it like it was a fair. But the carpenter didn't even glance at it and just kept walking. His apprentice stood there looking for a long time, then ran after him and said, "Ever since I picked up my axe and followed you, I've never seen such a magnificent tree. Why didn't you even look at it?" The carpenter said, "Enough. Don't you see anymore? That tree is completely useless. If you make a boat from it, the boat will sink. Make a coffin, it will rot fast. Make a tool, it will break fast. Make a door, it will leak sap and not close. Make a post, termites will eat it. It has a worthless tree. That's exactly why it has lived so long." That night, the tree appeared to the carpenter in a dream and said, "What are you comparing me to? Are you comparing me to useful trees? The hawthorn, pear, orange, and pomelo, they are fruit trees. When their fruit ripens, people knock them off. Then the branches get broken, big ones snap, small ones tear. That's how their sweet fruit ruins their lives. They never get to live out their natural years. They bring trouble on themselves. Everything is like that. And me? I've been trying to become useless for a very long time. I almost got cut down many times. But here I am, alive. Being useless is my greatest usefulness. If I were useful, would I still be standing here? Besides, you and I are both things. Why do you judge things that way? You're just a dying man. Useless yourself. How could you understand a useless tree?" When the carpenter woke up, he told his apprentice the dream. The apprentice asked, "If the tree wants to be useless, then why does it still act as a village shrine?" The carpenter said, "Shut up. Don't you see that? It was just hiding there. It would be insulted and heard by people who don't understand it. If it weren't for the shrine, wouldn't it have been cut down long ago? It protects itself in a way that ordinary people don't get. If you judge it by common sense, you'll miss the point completely." Nabuziki was traveling in the Shankyu area when he saw another huge, strange tree. 1,000 four-horse chariots could park under its shade. Ziki said, "What kind of tree is this? It must have extraordinary wood." He looked up at the branches. They were so twisted they couldn't be used as beams. He looked down at the trunk. It was so full of cracks it couldn't be used as a coffin. He licked a leaf. His mouth got sore. He smelled it. He felt drunk for 3 days. Ziki said, "This truly is a useless tree. That is why it has grown so tall. The divine person who is completely beyond this world is just like this useless tree." In the Song State, there was a place called Jingshi where catalpa, cypress, and mulberry trees grew well. When the trunks grew as thick as 2 fists, people cut them down to make monkey cages. When they grew as thick as 2 or 3 arm spans, noble families cut them down for beams. When they grew to 7 or 8 arm spans, rich merchants and officials cut them down for full-size coffins. So these trees never lived out their natural years, they were cut down halfway. That as the disaster of being useful, that as one ancient people, when praying for protection, never sacrificed wet-headed oxen, pigs with high noses, or people with hemorrhoids. The shamans all knew that these things were considered unlucky, but that is exactly what the divine person sees as the greatest good luck. There was a man named Shu Leishu whose chin was hidden under his navel, shoulders higher than his head, hairburn pointing up at the sky, 5 organs facing upward, and his 2 thighs merged with his ribs. He made a living by sewing and washing clothes, enough to feed himself. He also winnowed grain, enough to feed 10 people. When the government drafted soldiers, Shu Leishu walked around rolling up his sleeves. No one wanted him. When there were big labor, he was exempted because of his disability. When the government gave out grain to the disabled, he got 3 bushels of rice and 10 bundles of firewood. A man with a twisted body could still feed himself and live out his years, so how much more can a twisted man one that seems useless achieve? When Confucius went to the state of Chu, the madman Jiu of Chu walked up to his gate and sang, "Phoenix, O Phoenix, how can you come to this worn-out land with such great virtue? The future cannot be waited for. The past cannot be chased back. When the world is in order, the sage succeeds. When the world is in chaos, the sage just survives. Today, all you can hope for is to escape punishment. Happiness is lighter than a feather, but nobody knows how to grasp it. Disaster is heavier than the earth, but nobody knows how to avoid it. Stop, stop. Don't show off your virtue to the world. Dangerous, dangerous. Don't draw a line for people to follow. Thorns and brambles don't block my way. Twisted paths don't hurt my feet. The trees on the mountain are cut down because they are useful. Oil is burnt up because it gives light. Cinnamon is stripped because it smells good. The lacquer tree is cut because it gives lacquer. Everyone knows the use of usefulness, but no one knows the greater use of uselessness.